Yeah, I've been at Arkansas State for 3 years now. This is my junior year. I haven't redshirted or anything. I started as a freshman, not starting pitcher, but came in to close a few times. Sophomore year, I had a rough year at the beginning of the year, but then I came back, strong and started starting a couple midweeks and did really well and had some success. And so I went into, you know, conference play and started pitching on the weekends and did pretty well and started the first game of the conference tournament. We, got a win, made it all the way to semifinals. But, Arkansas State hasn't been a place that's always, been a place for me to look forward to going to. I mean, I love it now that I'm here. I wouldn't want to go anywhere else. This is the place I'm supposed to be and feel like I'm supposed to be. Did a lot of thinking about it and a lot of family talk about, where I should go. I was committed to a junior college. I didn't really um, want to go to a 4 year school. I wanted to focus on, getting drafted. I wanted to focus on, getting to a really big school and not have to settle for a small school. But now that I'm here, I love it. And, a lot of the kids when they're in high school and they're playing at the levels that I played at with travel ball, they can think about is SEC and, the big ACC and the schools that are always in the College World Series and the teams that are always well known on ESPN and everything like that. But Arkansas State has a special place in my heart now. I've, like I said, it's my third year, and I love every year that I've been here. The school itself, I love the professors, I love everything about it, and shying away from all of the basic stuff about me and about Arkansas State and about how it's affected my life with just baseball in general. To go along with the pitching side of things and what people don't look at is everyone thinks that everyone goes out and just hits every day and fields and the pitchers and they're the ones that always go out and they're always grinding and they're always the ones running. They the pitchers just show up and play some catch, work on a few little things that don't mean as much and aren't hard to work on. But the pitchers come in every day. We have to show up a little earlier than some people do to get our work in. Some guys have class, so we go throw. Some days you can't throw with a partner. You just have to go and throw into a net. But a regular day as a pitcher starts out as going to doing your bands, which takes about 2 or 3 minutes by itself to do the bands, and then you body blade. Body blading, consists of just getting your shoulder activated. That only takes, a minute or two. But the big thing when it comes to us and our arm care and getting ready to throw is our weighted ball program. The weighted ball program is based off a place in Washington. It's called Driveline. I was there this past summer. I threw the weighted balls and did their program for 2 months and gained 4 miles an hour. I was consistently about 90, 92, and I've touched 95 a few times now, and so it's really close to my heart and my mindset when I throw, because it's something that's helped me and helped me better myself on the field. But anyway, back to what we do about preparing ourselves. When we do the weighted balls, we really focus on the right technique. You don't want to just throw the balls into the wall and be like, oh, okay, got my reps in, now I'm going to go throw. But you just, really need to focus on the technique, how hard you're doing it. There's days when you need to go about 70, 80%. There's days when you need to go 100%. And then days that you're throwing your bullpen or throwing in a game, you can't just base that off how the program works. You have to base it off how you feel, what you feel you need to do to get ready, because that's your day. Your bullpen day, that's your day. Your game day, that's your day. That's your game. That's how you get ready. That's not based off what a coach should tell you to do. If you want a long toss, you can long toss. If you don't want a long toss, you don't have to long toss. Like I said, it's just based off what you do. The program consists of, not using really your own arm angle. You want to focus on how the science and stuff backs up the certain arm angles you need to use when you do your weighted ball program. After the weighted balls, we go into a short throwing amount, and then some guys go about 100 to 150 feet, some guys go 150, 200. Just depends on arm strength and how you feel that day. There's days when people are going to be sore, and there's days when people aren't going to be sore, that they feel better and want to go the long distances. But it's a lot more than just going out throwing, being done, and going home for the day. You have to After you're done, we do more weighted balls. We throw them into a trampoline, bounce them back up to us to work on arm stabilization. After we throw for a post throw, which is recovery, which is a big thing that the program for driveline has to have a lot of focus on, because the kids just want to throw and then they'd be done, but you recover with the trampoline and weighted balls. And then after you do that, you have to go into the bands. Well, you have to go through the body blades. So you do body blades again to get the arm, recovered, get the fluids going through your arm again, and then doing bands after you body blade, which is just basically the whole routine before you throw, but just backwards. Um, you know, then you're done for the day, and you go home and try to relax, knock out some homework. But that's basically the life of a pitcher. And